Really?
Tell me why, in the fucking wintertime, I just killed a mosquito.
Good question. Why are you not showing my... That kind of big... Trash!
I don't know what else it would be.
Please.
Killed a mosquito.
Good question. Hey, Anna. Melanie, hello. Chilling out. Bring this up. I can't see. Got my uh, strawberry New York style cheesecake ice cream. Yeah, good stuff. Yes, indeed. Figured I would pop in here for a little bit and see what everybody's up to. Plus, I'm bored as usual. Hey, this stuff's pretty good. I would share, but yeah. Rick, hello, Rick. Where's the ice cream? Right here. See? Good stuff. Here, Rick, you want to buy it? Hey, Aaron. Anyway, Anna C. Boleen. Big Bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Come in here to eat my ice cream and also to throw out there that a couple of friends of mine here, Martin, husband and wife paranormal team, invited me to go on an investigation with them Saturday in Greenfield, Tennessee. And then we got a contact from somebody in Dyersburg, Tennessee that wants our team to come and do an investigation over there, which will probably be Friday. So Friday night, Saturday night, I'm going to be investigating both nights. I'm going to be busy, so I probably won't be in here so much late Friday night, Saturday night. Rick, brother, I'll give you some if you're here. I'd share with you. I ain't greedy. Hey, this is the first time I ever tried this kind. I got another kind. I love the cheesecake ice cream because it does actually taste like cheesecake. The other one I got's Blue Bunny brand, and it's actually got like the graham cracker bits in it and all that. It's really good. You're going to be dead on Sunday. Probably. You got that right. Well, let's see. It's supposed to rain Saturday. And in between the rain, I got to ride my bike to Dusty's house so we can get it in the shop and modify my new handlebars so that they'll actually fit. So, got to get that done and then still be able to get everything ready to go on time. Hey, Laura. So, yeah, it's going to be busy this weekend. But, I mean, I've been sitting around here bored for a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Will be a little bit cool to ride, but I think it's supposed to be 58, but it's supposed to rain. Snow Sunday, I wouldn't doubt that. And we're going to be having some uh, overnight temperatures in the low 20s. I think one day it's supposed to be in the teens, actually. So, any of my peeps around here knows to leave their water dripping, unless you want some busted pipes. Lesson I learned the hard way a few years ago. Anyway, so what are y'all all up to tonight? Just chilling? See, I can't leave these off. I can't read what you're typing over there. 23, yeah. It's supposed to, 2 nights is supposed to be 24. One daytime temp is supposed to be like 23 or 24 for the daytime, and it's supposed to be down to 17 or 15 or something like that one night. Really? Oh, in Utah, okay. I think I need to clean my glasses again. Birthday pizza. All right. Go, puppy. Happy birthday, brother. Oh. Y'all see, this is why I can't lose no weight. I can't quit eating this stuff. For shame, for shame. But you know what? You only live once, right? Jason Harris, how you doing? Gonna buy my ice cream? I'm sharing my ice cream. You know, they ought to figure out a way you can email stuff like this. When I make some of these good old homemade dishes that I make, I can email some to my friends and everything. You know, that'd be cool. Made a mean pan of enchiladas recently. What, a couple of nights ago? No. Night before last. Last night. I can't remember. Got it. I don't know, brother. I really don't know. I mean, we were sitting idle pretty much for a little while. I mean, we would go to places like, there's a haunted bridge in Sharon over there we went to a few times, and the little no-name cemetery way out in the boonies I took uh, Mary and Mikey Brinkley to. And that's kind of what we do, weather permitting, because it's been kind of not a lot going on, I guess. And then, like I said, bam, 2 investigations this weekend, Friday and Saturday. And they're inside. Gotta love that. So, I get through gobbling this ice cream, y'all. I'll be able to talk a little more, a little better. I made a grown man cry once. Does that count? Well, about what? James, hello. What, Anna, what are you making a grown man cry about? James Clemperns, hello, brother. Anna, you still ain't told me how you made a grown man cry. Or what? Why? Why did you make a grown man cry? Yeah. Actually, it wasn't last week. It was, it was last night. And then for dinner tonight, I made baby cut little fried potatoes with cheese sauce and some white beans. That was pretty good. Hey, Janet. Awesome. Anyway, I don't like to cook all the time, but when I do, I cook pretty decent. I ain't had no complaints from the fellow eaters around here. This stuff, I think, it's got like whole strawberries in it. That's pretty cool. Janet, you want to buy my ice cream? I really need to quit eating. I really need to quit eating this stuff. I need to make sure I got all my stuff charged up too, which I think I have. What I need to have. I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to make you all hungry there, brother. Here, Janet, you want to buy it? I give it to you. Look at that. I really appreciate all you guys popping in just to hear me mumble, share my ice cream, and almost done. Almost. Ah. What to do with not that high. I also want some ice cream. Now, see, I done got everybody all tore up wanting ice cream now. I'm such a bad boy. Oh, my Mountain Dew, of course. Now, oh, you're welcome, Janet. Hey, I was just saying I need to find a way to email this stuff. So I could email some of y'all a plate whenever I make some good stuff or whatever. I make some pretty mean homemade chili and enchiladas and tacos and stuff like that. Some oven fried chicken that's pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Dan Fisher, hello, brother. Welcome to the whatever you want to talk about phase 2. Since I done ate my ice cream, I can't talk about that anymore. Was supposed to do a show this morning. The owner and co-host got into a war. Not good for their reputation. No, probably not. You know, that's the reason. This is the reason why Christina and I have been working so hard on trying to find another route. Because, and no offense to anybody that runs a network or anything like that. I mean, that's your thing. But when you run through a network, you pretty much belong to that network. Your show does. It's really, although they'll tell you it's your material, but it's really not, because they have the last right over where it goes and what it does. And if you do or say something on there they don't like, poof, you're gone. So, you know, then you got to go find another place. And so we're working on this using XSplit Broadcaster, which is a software program that I'm on right now. And seems to be working pretty good. And like I was saying before, with YouTube live events, you can't do intros and outros and all that kind of stuff. With this, you can. It'll play through YouTube Live, and it'll work through Facebook Live like we're doing right now, and you can still use an intro and an outro. So that's pretty good. And you can also post up pictures. You know, if you want to show a picture of something during the show when you're talking with people, you can post pictures up and stuff like that. So I think it's going to work pretty good. Almost, Dan, almost, buddy. Christina's been sick. She's been really bad sick, and so she hasn't been able to do much. We've done a little testing, and we're also using Skype in this. Skype now has an add-on where you can bring multiple people in to a video call, and I can pull everybody into the XSplit broadcaster here, and then broadcast it out to YouTube Live or Facebook Live or whichever one we want to go to. And if I broadcast it through YouTube Live, then it automatically gets uploaded. If I broadcast it live through here, I have to download it, convert it to another form, and then re-upload it back to YouTube. So, you know, I'm kind of a little up in arms about which way I want to go with it. As far as, I mean, I would rather do it here. This is where everybody's at. This is where all my friends are. When it's done this way, you pretty much, you know, you can throw out one advertisement and everybody will see it when it pops up anyway, and like y'all did, and everybody's here, you know. YouTube is a little bit more complicated because you have to share out the links, and everybody has to take the link and try to get in there to the chat room and all that stuff, and to be able to watch the live, you know, feed and everything in there. And like I said, you can't do the outros and intros without this program. So I will figure out what I'm going to do. Hey, Kenna. I will figure out which way I'm going to go. And I may do a little of both, you know, because believe it or not, the video I done the other night, the last one that I did, it seemed like it did really well on Facebook as far as views went. I uploaded it to YouTube, and I ain't hardly got nothing on it up there, you know. I mean, I guess they just don't care about. I mean, we did talk about some paranormal stuff. We talked about a lot of things, but pretty much like I am now, we're just talking in general. But Tiffany Rose, how you doing? We're just talking in general, and anytime y'all want to bring up something, you got something to say, do so. I mean, we're all just sitting here. I'm blabbing my gums, but yeah, there's a lot of little differences as far as doing Facebook Live or YouTube Live, which one I want to do. And one video I did here had like 70 something views, and went to YouTube and it had like 2 or 3, 4. So, you know, you stopped what? Oh, I think I get what you're saying. I still have a lot of people that go to those shows and stuff and still view them. In fact, I had a lady friend, a paranormal lady friend, that was happy that I posted something back on YouTube because it has been a while. And then, of course, you got somebody that's got to come in and be a smart aleck. So, same old, you know. But I don't care, because the way I look at it, you know, is if you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch. Simple as that. I don't know about that. Samantha, hello there. Thanks for coming. We're all just hanging out here, and we're just talking about anything and everything, whatever you want to talk about. You got something to say, say it. Anything interesting that's happened that you want to toss out, do so. Still working on my awesome. April Bernard, hello. Still working on my motorcycle, of course, and I got the new set of handlebars in, and lo and behold, even though it said that that was supposed to fit mine, they didn't. And so now I'm going to have to modify them, and by that means I'm going to have to cut them in half, put a piece of pipe in between them, weld that so that they're spaced out wide enough to fit into the risers on my forks. So, but they do look really cool, and hopefully we'll get that done Saturday during the day before I have to go investigate Saturday night. So minutes, Anna, minutes. What minutes? I got pick of a Bigfoot. Okay. Cool. You'll have to send me that. I'd like to see that. So, what have you guys been up to? What's been happening this week so far? This is almost the end of hump day. Almost. And I couldn't find my normal hump day picture that I always post up on Wednesday. I know I still have it. I just couldn't find it. And I was looking through all my pictures and I'm like, where is that darn thing? But I did find my not Grim Reaper, but the Crypt Keeper one that I made. It's on my Facebook page. Well, I'll have to go look for it later. See, it's too bad that you guys can't post pictures and it come up in here. That would be awesome. I wish there was a way that would work. But well, thank you, April. Always nice when somebody calls me an ass. I love it. Hey, Carol. I'm not ignoring you, April. Okay, thanks, Anna. I'm not ignoring you, April. How can I ignore somebody calls me an ass? I'm going to see if I can do something here while this is up and running. I don't know if I can. Where is it? Right here. I'm just going to see if it will let me. And it should. I got to get to the right place first. Okay. I'm just going to use one of these for a sample just to see if that's not what I was looking for. Get back. This one. I'm just going to see if I can do this. Ha! That's me and Dusty at Cave in Rock, Illinois. And that goes to show that I can do it. And let me see how I get rid of it now. I think. There we go. So yeah, I can throw up pictures and I go? There I am. Thank you. And I hope that I will have some stuff from this weekend, and I can do a little live and throw some pictures up maybe, or play some EVPs or something. And hey Heather, how you doing? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. But that was supposed to went to a different scene when I put that picture up, and it didn't. Okay, Anna. Thanks for coming in. Big Bird is pretty cool. We go back a minute or two, which a lot of y'all go back a minute or two. I've been friends with a lot of y'all on Facebook for years, and some of y'all on Google communities for even longer than that. You know, I mean, yeah. Thank you, April. I appreciate it. But yeah, we a lot of us go back a few years, and I may disagree, and there may be a headbutting or two here and there, but you know, I wouldn't trade y'all for anything. I love all you guys and girls, and like I said, been knowing y'all for a few years and stuff, and really good people. Everybody has their own opinions. You can't stay upset over opinions. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move on. And but I haven't never really had a really bad um, difference of opinion where it caused, you know, any hardships, and I'm grateful for that, because you know, I would hate that something like that would wreck a friendship that's been around for, you know, 5, 6, 7 years. That wouldn't be good. Um, anyway, y'all can't let me do all the talking now. Somebody's got to talk besides me. And since I don't have anybody in here with me to help me talk and everything and all that stuff, it's kind of like, well, what'd you do? Well, I talked to myself for about an hour. The last one was 2 hours long, and it was a lot of me talking to myself. And comments now and again over there. You know, it seems like there's a lag in the chat room, and I could ask somebody a question and they would answer me like 20 minutes later, 10 minutes later, you know. Um, anyways, I got, I think that I've got, and I'm going to show y'all this one little setup that I used. Let me get this. Come on. There we go. This is my Sony Handycam, and it's one that it doesn't use high tapes, and it doesn't use mini DVDs. It actually has a hard drive in it, 40 uh It's 40 gigabytes of hard drive space on this little camera. And of course, it's the Sony Night Shot, so it does have uh, night vision on it, but it doesn't have a strong enough one. That's why you need these lights here. And as you see, they're pretty bright. Anyway, this is my main handheld that I use. I've got two more that are 30 gig, and they work just as well, but this one I've got all charged up and ready to go for Friday. And of course, you got to have one of these. If you don't, whoops, backwards. You got to have one of these. That's just a must. And you got to have one of these. But these all fit in my one little camera bag, and that's what I love. I can carry K2, my recorder, and my camera, and booster lights all in one bag, and that makes things a whole lot simpler. From Bill. Oh, no, I haven't. I would take that as a high compliment if I did. Been thinking a lot about him and Susan Reynolds, and you know, you just don't know when when your time's coming. I wasn't, when Susan passed. I mean, that was a complete shock to me because I mean, I think we had just been talking just before that, and of course, William and I talk, off and on all the time, but and it was a shock when I found out about him. I mean, just you just don't forget. You know what I mean? You just don't get over it just like that. It's not I mean, William's been gone for a while now, and I still, he'll pop into my head, and I'll sit there and think about, when we talk about this or that, and he hosted, some shows with me and stuff, and we had a good time, and William was a great guy. He really was. And Susan was an awesome person too. And I miss them both a lot. And just like I said, when you've had friends on here for a long time and everything, and something like that happens, you just don't forget about it. It kind of just stays with you. Yeah. Well, I mean, I still, I still can't just, you can have friends that are so close, it's almost like their family. You know what I'm saying? There's just, William was like part of my family. And you just don't forget people like that. I mean, I'm sure when my time comes, people are going to remember me for a long time. Not saying that I'm special or anything, but you know, you just don't forget people that you know you've been friends with for years. You just, whether it's on here or whether it's in real life, it doesn't matter. You know, friends are friends to me. Oh, you must not have been friends with Susan. Susan was. She's one of those people that she was always outgoing. She was always cheerful. You know, I used to talk to her quite a bit. You know, different times and stuff, and she's. Of course, she was funny too when she was talking about something about her pool and doing something, and whenever I'd see her picture when she posted about doing something in the pool, she always had a drink in her hand. I thought that was funny, but like a cocktail or something. Oh, well, thank you, April. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm special, but you know, I try to be good to everybody, and I try to get along. Sometimes you run across those ones that ain't gonna get along no matter what. But anyway, um, I can't tell who all's still here. It looks like Dan and April's the only ones left. That's that I can see anyway. Yep, pretty much, I guess. Well, now it's just April. Yep. Now Dan's gone. Just you, April. Me and you. You and I. Ain't that right? You and I. Now I'm gonna got my Hellhounds coffee cup. I need to clean that sucker. It's a little dirty. Anyway, it looks like everybody's done bowed out for the count, so guess I might as well shut it down. Ain't nobody but you and me. No, I didn't know that, April. I mean, I couldn't tell it from talking to him. Anyway, it was a great loss, and I'll never forget William uh, or Susan Reynolds either. But thank you for popping in, and although I guess everybody else left, thank y'all for popping in, and I'm gonna shut this thing down and call it the end of the boredom video number 2. I imagine it did. Well, anybody would naturally be scared if they all of a sudden, you know, like lost periods of time and didn't know what was going on. But I'm sure I'll be doing this again. Like I said, hopefully this weekend I'll get maybe some pictures, maybe some video, at least some EVPs and stuff that I can come on here and share with y'all, and that would be awesome. So, hugs back. I will talk to you later.